Hey spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 4 as Persia. Now we're playing with the BAT 4.1 mod that gives us these nice and beautiful things up on the top side of the screen. So let's have a little bit of a review of our empire at the start of this episode. So we're building a galley over here in Persepolis. We are planning on building the Great Lighthouse over here, although, why am I building it over here? Why don't I build it in my capital? Am I an idiot? I think I'm an idiot. I think I'm an idiot, guys. I think I'm like a really dumb person. I think I've messed up here. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a regular old lighthouse over here, and then we're gonna build a Great Lighthouse in our capital. I don't know why. Why was I building this in a Did somebody already build a Great Lighthouse? I don't know. Is there a way to check that? I wish there was a way to check that. All right, next turn. I think it might be because I don't have masonry. So this allows us to build a quarry and a bunch of other buildings. Let's see the big picture in science here. That would be really nice eventually. I would like to pick up... The Oracle could be a really interesting thing to compete for. I don't think I'm going to skip the Oracle. Libraries would be super great. So I might go like... metal casting into horseback riding into currency. I think that's like a production. I'm not sure why I'm getting horseback riding. This guy just like recommends I get horseback riding, but I'll go like metalworking, horseback riding. I think it's because you need horseback riding for something else up here, and I don't remember what it is. There's like something over here that you need horseback riding for, right? Maybe, I could be wrong. Anyway, we're gonna pick it up anyway, just on the off chance that we find horses up over here and manage to settle it. So we've got a galley coming out. Nice. Very well, carry on. Pyramids. I don't think I want to build the pyramids. I would like the Great Lighthouse, which is going to require us to build the regular old lighthouse. So I'm going to pick up a regular old lighthouse first. Could I slave pop it? I could do that. That would put me... That would kind of ruin... I'm working really good tiles right now, so I don't want to pop slavery right now. I will set this galley on Auto Explorer. Go be an Auto Explorer. We're going to stick down another city, and we want to be kind of slower in how we settle these next few cities. We need to be careful. I want to get the monument here so that it pops its borders. Okay, there's the worker. I'm going to want to get the gold online, because getting this gold online is pretty much going to basically increase the population limit of my entire empire once I get a gold mine and a road. Next turn. Okay, so we constructed a granary here. What is your production like? I would like you to get me a settler. So, could you do that? In how many turns? 11 turns. Criminal activity has disrupted food production in the farming region outside Persepolis. We need that food. Do whatever it takes to deal with the bandits. So I'd lose 10 gold. Dispatch some of our troops. -5 stored food. Unavailable for other duties. Banditry may continue. I'll just take the 10 gold hit, and then I'll reduce my investment into science. Now that reduced science investment will hurt, but as we pick up more gold investment tiles, it's going to be a little less painful. So the borders here popped, that's good. We now are able to work a lot of these really nice coastal tiles. Next turn. Yes, I want to get a road here and there. I'll stick down the road first, actually, interestingly enough. Seems like a strange thing to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. The Great Lighthouse, yes. It will get me points towards my Great Merchant, but the big thing, it's going to give me extra trade routes for my coastal cities, which is going to mean a lot in terms of the gold in my empire. This does mean that I'm going to want to use another city for Or settler production. It's probably, I'll have to look and see which one has good production. I think Susa is making a settler right now, yeah. I think I need another archer as well somewhere. Can I get a 1-turn archer in here? 2 turns? No, it's too long. I have a galley. I will set this galley to auto-explore. And let's see, yep, I'm going to build a mine here. That's going to be +1 production, but plus 6 gold and +1 happiness in my entire empire, which is going to be really, really nice. I'll stick down a road here. Next turn. Okay, let's have a look at the city. I think I do want to start maybe getting some more military units. And is this the city I'm going to build them in? I think it might be. I think this might be the city that I build them in. I guess I could get the Moe statues. The city will work a lot of... but I think I wanted to build those over here on this city that I'm going to build there. We'll put it off for a moment. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a barracks here. And the purpose of this barracks is just so I can build units to send out to defend myself. Okay, this worker has arrived. I'll stick a road down here just so my empire is a little bit more connected. Yeah, I want to do cottages here. That's sort of my preference. I like cottage on grasslands. I like to put grassland rivers. I like to put cottages, especially when I have the financial trait, which basically means straight away your cottages are like their hamlets, so they're just slightly better from day one when you make them. Oh, you should not be making a galley. You should actually be making an archer. I'm going to cancel the archer there, and I'll start working on a galley instead. Alright, we'll go into next turn. And looks like we just connected up gold to our empire. What is the big picture here? So we have quite a few resources. We have iron, we have corn, we have wheat, and we have gold. So I think, interestingly, it seems to tell me I won't trade these things. Okay. Now, I would really like to work this. This does mean that our population is stagnant here. It is worth it to work it, because it would mean I would be able to put my science investment back up a notch, which would mean a faster metal casting. I'm going to want to chop away... Is this jungle here? If it's jungle, I'm going to want to maybe consider chopping it away. I think I'm going to need calendar. Calendar is over here to get these plantations. I'm not going to be able to get that for a little bit of time. You just got another settler out here. And I'll pick up some barracks. I'll pick up a barracks here as well in case I need to build more military units. But I'm going to settle over here now. So removing the jungle will give us +1 food. So that's what I'm going to get rid of that jungle. I have a worker here. I'm going to get you to just hang on for a turn. I want to check, am I working any unimproved tiles? That's something you got to keep an eye out for. This isn't ideal. I would much rather actually be working the rice over here for the food, so that the city grew a little bit, but I'm happy to work the gold for now because it's really nice for the income and stuff like that. Okay, so I've got 2 cities becoming unhappy next turn, which means I'll be able to do some slavery shenanigans and kill the people for production. Okay, we're going to move the scout along here. We're also going to settle another city. This is going to slowly start eating into our income. Things are getting expensive from the number of cities and distance to palace, but it's not too bad. I'm going to grab the monument here. I like the monument first build. Is pretty good in my opinion. Oh, you're working that tile. Ooh, you kind of stole that from that city, didn't you? I could take that back for that city, but I think actually this city has a wheat and an iron. What if I were to tell you you weren't allowed to work this? What if I told Susa you get this tile now? This would reduce the amount of time it takes. or increase the amount of time it takes. What if I gave you back this mine? Yeah, you would feel a little bit better about that. You are going to want to give that mine up later. But for now, I'll let you keep it. So what is this right here? This is a regular old forest? Yes. Okay, I don't want to chop down too many forests because I do give healthiness. That's not a bad thing, especially late game. I think forests are really good. It's worthwhile to chop a few of them in the early game. Okay, so where's my next settlement? It's going to be up and over here. So I may as well get the road in position early. And we need to start looking at our next ring of settlements, because it looks like we're not going to be contested out here. Usually I don't plan more than like 6, 7 cities. But it looks like we're not going to be contested out over here, so we might even be able to pick up a few extra ones. Now, I would like to settle near that cattle. That's a little bit too much overlap, and that's a nice amount right there. Those 3 cities, perhaps? They have plenty of unique tiles for themselves. Some of them are better than others. This city has like bananas and cattle. I would like to explore this terrain over here. So let's get out of dot mapping mode, and we'll go into our next turn. Training of a settler will allow us to build more cities, spreading our influence far and wide. Yes. Do that next. Just grab that barracks. I want to grab the barracks where I can. Should not be more than a couple turns here until we can do the slavery pop that we need to do. You are building an archer, that's good. Do a single pop. We'll leave it for now. So you're holding over here. I think maybe move there would be okay. You built the road here. Let's have a little bit of a look back here. Very nice. We're not ready to get these online. We need monarchy for that. I'm spending all my espionage on this guy, right? Oh, I haven't actually technically met anyone, have I? I think I actually need to find their cities before I can spy on them properly. Well, let's go ahead and clear out this jungle. I think jungle is not very good, not very useful from what I remember. And, you know, let's just get rid of it. Kind of reminds me of Civ 6. Oh, we got 500,000 souls in the Persian Empire. Very cool. Nice one. Okay, we will chop here. We will go into fortify here. And I would like to build a plantation. How many turns? Not too many. So why don't we go here and we'll get rid of some of this jungle. Give us better tiles to work. I don't want to improve this unless I have to. So you're working this now, so you will grow. That's good. And will always work, pigs. Let's see. I want to chop out some more of this jungle. It's in my way of really nice cottages on the river. I also liked how they gave a lot of the cottages their own unique designs, because depending on the civilization, you know, you look at the empire and it looks different. That was something they did really well in Civ 4. Too bad I spend like 90% of the game looking at the game with these like yield icons over them. Let's see here. We have Tarsus. Tarsus has grown and it has finished its monument. What could I use here? Well, a granary would help the city in the long term, but I want to be careful about what I build. I don't want to use up my my production. I am going to want to start maybe making some spearmen or something. Spearmen upgrade to pikemen, which upgrade to riflemen, which upgrade to infantry, which upgrade to SAM infantry. So maybe we'll get a few spearmen throughout my empire. Archers aren't going to really cut it for very long. I will grab the granary, because it will give me extra health from all the things in my empire. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chop here. I want to get rid of this jungle if I can. Go into next turn. Unknown civilization. And it looks like we did find Eridu. Oh, we are spying on Gilgamesh. And we could sabotage his stuff. We could poison his water. I'm not really interested in doing any of this. I just want to see his demographics and stuff. We almost can see his research. We can see his demographics. We can't investigate his cities though. How does he feel about me? He has Hinduism, so he is... Is that Hinduism, right? I can't tell. I can't remember if that's Hinduism or not. Next turn. Okay, we finished the Great Lighthouse. That's really good, because if I examine the city now, our empire is making a lot more money, which means we have this buffer zone of gold that we can use to expand and build new cities. Which is pretty much exactly what I'm going to do straight away here. Is rush out a settler. Or is there anything else I could build? I could build the engineers. We're getting great merchant points right now. I think I will go ahead and... what'll I do? I don't need another galley. I don't need a workboat. I think I could use like another couple scouts. Just to really reveal the world. No. Scout. Scout. Settler. These scouts are fog busting, keeping barbarians away from my empire. Oh, no, I didn't want you to do that. Go back here. Let's see. Do I want to build a cottage here? No, I don't want to build a cottage here, I don't think. I want to just get rid of this jungle. This is the stuff that I want to do. Okay, we have another settler coming out over here in Susa. There shall be peace in our time. Farewell. There shall be peace in our time. Farewell. It looks like we're finding all of the people now. So we just unlocked the ability to build the forge and the Colossus. I think the Colossus has already been built. I could be wrong. The workshop is now available. So this gives you +1 production. Ah, okay. So it's a way to turn maybe a city that has plenty of grassland, but not a lot of production. It's a way to kind of get some production there. Okay. Okay. Chop here. Then we have another scout. I'm going to put these scouts on auto explore. Oh, that looks like a barbarian city over here. We're going to want to build an invasion force for that. We have a few turns until this. Hopefully they're sending a missionary over here. Religion is very important in this game for diplomacy reasons. Let's see. I think this means we have no trade with them. I will stick a farm here, just for a temporary thing. And I'm gonna want to... Those are axemen. Instead of scouts here, I'm gonna change what I'm doing. Building the forge could be interesting. I'm gonna go forge into some military units, take on these guys, and it shouldn't be more than like 2 or 3 turns until I can slavery pop this. Now, a lot of my cities are unhappy actually, so it actually might make sense here to hurry and then use the overflow on things like a forge. Next turn. So you're also unhappy, so I'm going to hurry this and overflow into a forge. We'll stick down another cottage here. I'm going to want to see if I can poke in here and just get a little bit of knowledge about this. Oh, it looks like someone else is trying to take it on. Looks like we met Isabella of Spain. Farewell. Farewell, my friend. I think I feel a little bit safer going on some exploration. I think I have enough units to defend myself right now. Open borders sounds like a deal. So I'm kind of temporarily trading with Spain. Just being nice. I'm not sure. I think I'm probably going to want to have to look here. I probably want to be friends with Sumeria and Arabia. Those guys can be pretty aggressive. So it can be pretty important to... oh man, I could have grabbed those gems if I'd been quick. So I have an archer here in Pasargadae. I'm going to send the archer over here to defend this city. That's the spot, right? No, it's right there. Let me send you up this way a little bit, and then you can run over this way. Okay, so I have some monuments next turn. I want you to dip in here, have a look. What are these? 2 archers, and then dip out. So 3 population, kaboom. Then we're gonna want 3 swordsmen to go kill that city. Yeah, we're gonna stick down a cottage over here. Want to dip in, check, dip out. Why don't you just go into fortify mode? Ooh, plenty of resources over here. There's definitely room for more cities. Persepolis can hurry a swordsman with 2 and overflow. I don't want to rush a swordsman right now because I just did some slavery stuff. I do want to do it here. Cracking out that forge. I mean, it's plus 25 production in a city that doesn't have a lot of production. But again, like, I mean, it's going to help a little bit. I think the main thing is the forge gives you an engineer slot, which is going to be really useful here to get a little bit of production in this city. There shall be peace in our time. Farewell. I'm going to trade with Russia and stuff like that, just temporarily. Until I get a religion, I need to understand the political landscape a little bit better and who's the strong people. Let's have a look at this city. Okay, yeah, the forge is really nice because it gives you that little bit of... a little bit of a production multiplier. Triremes. Triremes are good against galleys from what I remember. Oh, nobody... people haven't built a Colossus. Maybe that was in my Civ 5 game. God, sometimes I mix them up. All cities with water tiles plus 1 gold. That would be really good, actually. I might try to pick that up in my capital. In the meantime, why don't you pick up a granary here to help you grow? I might even stick down workshops here. Or something. We'll have to think about what we do. How we distribute the resources of the Empire. Alright, we're not getting much production in here. But that's totally fine. We are going to chop this. Get rid of that jungle. We stuck a farm down here. I will connect a road. I want to scout this again. Okay, so it looks like this is where Russia is. So it looks like I want to be buddy-buddy with Russia and Sumeria, but I don't think that's going to work unless I buddy-buddy up with Sumeria, get the religion, and then convert Russia. Oh. Build a monument in this city. And what would be next? Let's see. Being able to turn people into engineers would be super useful. We are about to finish writing, which is going to mean more science throughout my empire. When you go ahead and get a granary, I think the granary is going to be really useful in using slavery. You must 7 trireme units. You will fail. So if I built 7 triremes, I could potentially be really good. We're going to send this over here. I want to capture this city if I can. It's going to take me... I need to keep popping in and out. Looks like somebody is sending a group over here to fight it. We're in Rostov here. So I think that kind of screws this city. And relegates it to being here, which means this city's going to want to move over to like here. And this city's going to want to move to like there. That kind of shifts how I'm going to build my empire. We do miss out on the cows. I think we can keep the bananas. But yeah, we're going to build. We have 4 more settlers to get out. So let me control X. So 1 is coming out over here. And yeah, nice one. Okay, we're going to want archers to follow this up. So where am I going to build these archers? That's a really great question. Why don't you go ahead and you build an archer? You settle over here. And you want me to build a farm here. I'm not sure I agree with that farm choice. Although the city does have quite a few mines, so it might be worth it to build farms. What I would really like to do, actually, get this online. Did I accidentally screw with that city? Hold on. Let me reset its tiles. Okay, there we go. I reset the tiles. Do a little exploration. Ah, looks like they're coming down here to settle in my way again. So I'm going to want to pay attention to that. I feel like I managed to get a lot of cities out. Let me go ahead and let me see. How many cities did you get out? Trade proposal. So yeah, you have 1, 2, 3. I have quite a few more. I'm feeling quite comfortable about the number of cities I have. You'd go there. No. And there we go. Next turn. Okay, we just unlocked writing. That's a really good. I think that's a really good note to end the video on. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.